Welcome to our new series, Book Reflection and Aerial Journey. Every episode pairs a thought provoking book exploration with a breathtaking flight across our planet's stunning landscapes. We kick off with Kim Stanley Robinson's The Ministry for the Future, a provocative novel set in the late 2020s that plunges us into the front lines of the climate emergency. The book resonates with us as it explores some of the most important issues of our time. As we glide over epic landscapes, we are reminded to cherish and protect the natural beauty of our world. Robinson, who is celebrated for his rigorous world building, imagines a new UN agency, the Ministry for the Future, created to defend those not yet born from the mounting consequences of global warming. In this series premiere, we'll examine how the author's vision of climate policy, human resilience, and intergenerational justice can spark real-world action. As wildfires rage, oceans rise, and policies falter in our real world, this book asks, can humanity marshal the collective will and ingenuity needed to avert planetary collapse? Robinson skillfully weaves together four key themes. 1. The climate crisis as a moral imperative. Robinson frames global warming as a question of justice. Those least responsible suffer first. We witness communities displaced by rising tides and blistering heat, reminding us that environmental care is inseparable from human rights. He lays bare how heat waves and floods disproportionately harm the world's most vulnerable, compelling us to view environmental stewardship as a fundamental human right. 2. Geoengineering's promise and peril. From solar radiation management to massive carbon capture arrays, the novel explores the ethics of playing God with Earth's systems. Robinson challenges us to confront not only technical feasibility, but also geopolitical power imbalances. 3. Reimagining economics for the planet. The centerpiece, Carbon Coin, a blockchain-style currency for verified CO2 removal, embodies Robinson's critique of extractive capitalism. He urges us to redesign markets so they reward restoration, not exploitation. 4. Interconnectedness and future generations. By granting voice to everything from frontline activists to sentient glacier fragments, Robinson reminds us that our choices ripple across species and centuries. It's a call to honor the bond we share with all life and the unborn. 3 elements weave through the book. Mary Murphy's arc, from overwhelmed relief worker to strategic changemaker, embodies individual courage in the face of systemic collapse. These intimate snapshots ground the novel's macro-scale ideas in personal stakes. The book highlights innovative policy proposals. The idea of the carbon coin resonates with emerging concepts in green finance, yet the narrative also reveals how novel markets can be susceptible to manipulation and inequity. Another important element is the polyphonic mosaic narrative. Instead of a single hero's tale, the novel unfolds through dozens of perspectives: scientists, activists, bureaucrats, even a sentient glacier fragment. This mosaic approach mirrors real-world complexity, demonstrating that no single viewpoint can capture the climate crisis in full. Lastly, the book emphasizes moments of visionary hope. In fleeting chapters, Robinson imagines radical acts of solidarity and unprecedented alliances across borders. These vignettes spark the essential belief that collective will can still turn the tide. We found the novel to be very relevant for the real world. Robinson's fictional proposals intersect strikingly with today's economic initiatives. The European Union's expanding emissions trading system and talks of a global carbon border adjustment echo the novel's economic mechanisms. Yet we see both successes, funding renewables in developing nations, and failures, price volatility, loopholes, and inequitable access. Geoengineering debates. Real world research into solar radiation management shares Robinson's speculative urgency, but also raises red flags about governance, unintended weather shifts, and moral hazard. We must weigh the novel's scenarios against scientific caution and democratic oversight. On the ground, grassroots movements like youth led climate strikes and community run reforestation cooperatives bring to life Robinson's belief in local agency. Similarly, multilateral efforts such as the Green Climate Fund aim to steer resources toward vulnerable nations, much like the ministry itself. By contrasting these real cases with Robinson's imagined policies, we can critically assess both the promise and the pitfalls of our emerging responses to climate change. To us, encountering the carbon coin for the first time felt like a flash of possibility and a warning. It underscored that financial innovation can accelerate decarbonization, but only if designed with transparency and equity in mind. Ultimately, the novel reminded us that no single solution suffices. We need a tapestry of technological, economic, and cultural shifts, woven together by sustained civic engagement. The Ministry for the Future shows us that hope is proactive. It demands engagement. I encourage you to read or revisit this thoughtful and visionary novel. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this reflection, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. We hope you join us again for the next book reflection.